loss.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he's going to be knocked.
You know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
All right,
grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
They'll go for it. Hooker. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it.
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Wright. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, 35 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got a man, complete. He's to the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Andre Yoshibas, 84 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now they'll try to run a reverse here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone.
Pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 3rd down and 10. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta. 70 yards, and the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions.
32. The Bengals getting set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time up. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, 68 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. High-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football.
And it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. A little juke. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Andre Yoshibas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. 3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Time for another look at this Lions offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it. Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Running right, here's Brown. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and goal, Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Ja'Marr Chase with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Ja'Marr Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now they'll go with a reverse. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
It got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 85 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And he is going to get in for the 2, although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Andre Yoshibas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. sheds off the tackle. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Play action. It's Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Complete to Wright. Into space at the 45. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start on the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Montgomery. Down
on 1st and goal.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, Try had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Burrow will throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the rookie Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this will be taken at the 13. Powering his way forward. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tim Patrick. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Good return up past the 30. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he loses the football a second time. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. But Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down on the scoreboard, you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as he's so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him even more in the mix this go-around. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 1.
Oh, and that's a free gift to the offense.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Dancing to his left. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Burrow looking to pass. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And Burrow going to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Looking deep here for Chase. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete. Yeah,
he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Now a 2nd and 10. An inside give, Brown. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's caught inside the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Again, it's Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A gigantic sack on 3rd and goal. A loss of 12. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and that will keep this a 2-point game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead.
After that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after heads-up play to job that one in for another 2 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen...
It's caught inside the 25. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.